Hi, everybody, it's Tatiana, and I am super tired, but I wanted to go ahead and do this. I'm actually doing this on my iPhone as opposed to my camera, so I'm going to try to cut the babbles down because I don't edit the videos that I record on my iPhone because it's just too much work for transferring and all of that stuff, and I don't feel like doing it today. So, anyway, this is my wrap up for the Dewey Readathon. I did not get as much read as I wanted to get read. Partly because a good friend of mine got married on Saturday, and so I was gone for about 8 hours in wedding festivities and preparation. And the other part of why is because ADD was my enemy this weekend. I could not focus for the life of me. It was like every time I sat down for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, I could not get to 20 minutes without my mind wandering or me figuring out or thinking about something else that I needed to do or could do. So it just didn't work out as well as I wanted it to work out. However, after doing the tally of the pages that I read, I did manage to read 455 pages. So I am quite pleased with that, considering 8 hours of the 24 I was out and could not read. And around 3 o'clock Sunday morning, I fell asleep and didn't realize it and woke up at 5. So it was like maybe, I don't remember if it was after 3 or before 3, but I woke up at like 10 minutes after 5, and then I read until the end of the readathon. So anyway, I did start The Map of Time by Felix J. Palmer. I got 51 pages in. I'm actually on page 52, but I haven't started page 52 yet. So far, I am enjoying this. I like the way that it's written, and within the first 40 pages of the book, we had a murder that included evisceration, street side hysterectomy, and a beheading, all in one person. And that was, so brutality. I was like, whoa, it was not what I was expecting. But yeah, I do enjoy the way that it's written. This is actually a working translation, and this has been translated by somebody that I'm going to tell you about in just a second. Nick Caistor is Caistor. So Caistor. So I am pretty sure that As Well As It Flows has to do not just with how the novel was written, but how it has been translated to make sure that it flows well. Good job so far. I also read the manga Vampire Knight by Matsuri Hino. I'm thinking that manga are not for me. Mangas, is it with an S for plural? It's not for me. As much as I enjoy anime, I don't like the black and white of it, but that's not to say that I won't read any more mangas, because as much as I enjoy anime, just like with the book to movie adaptation, I still want to read the source material. So yes, I did enjoy the story, but the kind of sort of the way that it's broken up in between each vignette in it is a night. And so in between nights, it like rehashes the story all over again. Are mangas released in single issue format? If they are, I don't know. I've only ever seen the bind ups. But yeah, at the beginning of every night, which would be the single issue, I guess, it restates the overall background of the academy that's being talked about here. So, but I do like the story. Yeah. We'll see how much further I go with reading it just as the manga. And I also read volume 1 of Postal. I actually just ordered volume 2 because I really liked it. It is about a man who is a postman, and he delivers the mail in this town for crazy rejects who are like criminally not necessarily insane, but they're criminals, and this is like their last resort where they're sent to be able or given the opportunity to live a normal life. If you can't make it here, there's no exit. The only exit is the ground. So, but the postal courier has Asperger's syndrome. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. And I want to see what happens in the next volume to see if I want to continue with it. But I liked this enough with the characters that are introduced and everything, as well as his mind and how his mind works. And something that I read in one of the reviews on Goodreads, which I never took into consideration, is that like Sheldon Cooper on Big Bang Theory is supposed to have like a high functioning autism like Asperger's, and I was not aware of this. I probably have been in relationship and communication with people who have Asperger's and they haven't even been diagnosed, and I don't know it. They just are how they are. But I do like how his mind works and the ways that he remembers things, and how there are some instances where he comes in contact with people who are hiding their identity, and he can make out who they are just because of little quirks in their physical makeup or how their voice sounds. I like that. And then I also read 4 single issue comics. I read issue 5 and 6 of the Black Panther, and issue 3 and 4 of the Mighty Thor. I know I'm going to continue with Black Panther. I'm still enjoying it. I was worried about whether or not I was going to continue with Thor. And I'm not worried anymore because I do want to know what happens next. So that is my wrap up for the Dewey Readathon. I wanted to get to read more, but I had stuff to do. So what can you do? But 455 pages is good in my book. Why did my air conditioner just pop on? Is it that warm outside? It was freezing this morning. I digress. This is the stuff that gets edited out when I record on my actual camera. So you all are getting it all today. But that's my wrap up. And I'm going to go. And if you participated in the readathon, let me know in the comments below. How did you do? What was your progress? Talk to me. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe. And I hope you all have a good weekend, whenever you see this video. Peace out.